I call Dr Megan Woods.
Thank you, Mr Chairman. And it is my joy to take this slot just before the dinner break. Drive time, as you say, Mr Robertson. And Mr Chairman, it is nice to see that the government benches have realised what we've long known about the Honourable Annette King, and that she is a force of nature, that we have these staunch proponents of trade who are all firmly glued to their seat, unwilling to take a call in this committee stage in the House to debate this very important piece of legislation that we are told over and over again by government members is so critical and so good. But obviously the powers of the Honourable Annette King have persuaded them all there, Mr Chairman. Mr Chairman, as it has been said by the previous speakers, that Labor cannot support the ratification of the Trans-Pacific Partnership Agreement Bill, this bill that we're here debating today, because its passage through this Parliament facilitates the final ratification of the agreement. And as my colleagues Grant Robertson and the Honourable Annette King have talked about, that what we have in this is an omnibus bill that puts together a lot of small changes, and some of them not so small, but in and of itself there is a broader issue that does need to be discussed. But Mr Speaker, I do want to look at some of those broader issues, but also in the course of this contribution, have a look specifically at the clauses 66 to 70 and Part 70, or Part 7 of this legislation, and the amendments to the Overseas Investment Act of 2005. And Mr Chairman, I more specifically want to have a look at what this isn't covering, what these clauses from 66 to 70 do not cover, because, Mr Chairman, I think by and large that is of a great interest to this House as well. What we have said time and time again, that Labor is a party that supports free trade when it is about trade.
I'm sorry to interrupt the honourable member. The time has come for me to leave the chair for the dinner break. Members, this debate is interrupted and I shall resume the chair at 7:30.